Hello and welcome to The Verdict here on the club's official YouTube channel. Blues suffered a defeat tonight at Turf Moor, losing by 3-0. The first goal scored after just 3 minutes. Danny Ings opening the scoring. He very nearly made it 2 just after. Things did get better for Blues. They had a great chance to equalise when Chris Burke sent a ball across the face of goal. Lee Novak couldn't quite apply the final touch. It was reminiscent of Gaza in Euro 96. But Blues came out in the second half and didn't touch the ball before Burnley had the ball in the net again. Scott Arfield with a header beyond Darren Randolph's despairing dive, and then Ings made it 3-0 shortly after to condemn Blues to a defeat. Alongside me in the commentary box was Ian Clarkson, and Ian, it was a difficult night for Blues.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've obviously watched Blues a few times this season, and for me, to be honest, tonight was probably the worst performance I've seen from them this season. Draw positives, it's finished. Look ahead to Sheffield Wednesday on Saturday. Reece Brown came on, I thought, and showed some excellent touches. I thought Chris Burke was a constant threat. But I thought as a team tonight we just didn't really perform. I thought Ings and Vokes for Burnley were a masterclass in forward play tonight. They worked, the movement was superb. We couldn't cope with it. And I thought generally I'd like to see us be a little bit more brave, I think, in terms of the passes that we make. Going beyond Novak, giving him some support. I thought it was a tough night, and I thought that for a lot of the time Novak looked isolated. He was on his own. So I think whether we can get the ball up quicker to him, whether we can get supporting players up quicker to him. But it was a tough night.
Saturday's defeat against Queen's Park Rangers was perhaps in a different manner. They came away thinking they certainly should have got something from the game. Not quite so tonight. Did that knock a bit of confidence out of them, maybe?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we've played 7 games now. We've only won 1. And the thing is, if you play well, like we did on Saturday against QPR, and you lose, it's a concern. We didn't play as well tonight, and we lost, probably deservedly so. But that happens in a 46-game championship season. You're not going to play well every time. For whatever reason, it didn't work tonight. We looked a bit disjointed in patches, I thought, and we didn't really create much. And when they attacked at pace with the intensity, we looked vulnerable. But you could say at 2-0, if Ambrose's header goes in, and their third goal's given offside, which is feasible, then it could be a completely different outcome.
How frustrating will it be for Lee Clark to see his side concede a goal without even touching the ball at the start of the second half?
Yeah, of course it will be. I mean, I'm sure Lee's team talk at half-time was all about starting positively, keeping it tight for 10 minutes, then pushing on. Then within, 15, 20 seconds, Burnley have scored. And what you'd probably say from Blues' perspective was a soft goal, really.
And the key standout performance tonight, if there were any, Reece Brown, as you mentioned shortly, moments or so ago, came on and gave a good account of himself on his debut, just 18 years of age.
Yeah, very much. I mean, for him, it was a fantastic occasion. Ball at his feet, he looked good. He was comfortable in possession. He was prepared to show for the ball. He dropped into areas that made him hard to mark. So yeah, he looks like a good prospect. But it's a tricky night. I mean, no one's going to come away tonight and say, I had a fantastic game. That sometimes happens in football, so the object now for Blues is to dust themselves down. Saturday, big game against Sheffield Wednesday.
I'm sure you've been on the end of similar kind of defeats. Is it good that you have a game just 3 days later to put it right on home soil against Sheffield Wednesday?
I've been involved in many defeats, Chris, yeah. Yeah, of course it is, yeah. I mean, the thing is, back in tomorrow, they'll work on a couple of things. By Thursday, come Friday, the game should be put behind them, put to bed, and again they'll be looking for some positives on Saturday. Sheffield Wednesday will play in a similar manner to Burnley. They're not as confident at the moment, not as effective, but they'll play in a 4-4-2. They'll have 2 strikers working hard, so Blues ought to know what to expect.
We saw a few players come back from injury yesterday in the under-21s. Nikola Zigic and David Murphy in particular gave a good account of themselves. Is it perhaps a risk to put them in so soon after playing an under-21 game?
It's a risk, yeah, but I mean, also, obviously you saw Darren Ambrose play tonight, and he hasn't played for over a year. So at some stage, Nikola Zigic is a proven goal scorer, not only in the Championship but in the Premier League as well. So at the moment we're struggling for goals. So again, it's the manager's call. He needs to be fit, obviously. If he's not fit, then you can't blame. The fact that he's played a game with the under-21s would suggest he's getting his match fitness back.
Well, Ian, thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll be back on Saturday where Blues take on Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. In the commentary box will be Keith Laurent and Michael Johnson.